Welcome to Brianna's world, your favorite internet girl. Brianna's world, Brianna's world. Welcome to her world. Welcome to Brianna's world.
Hello everyone, this is the most unaesthetic YouTube video you've ever seen. I have my yoga pants hanging because I have weird things on them, and we're just in my messy apartment because I do not have time to clean it today. I will this weekend, but not right now. So that's that, but long time no see. I have not posted a video, I don't even know, since Thanksgiving or something, which is almost a year ago or 6 months ago, so that's been a minute. Lots of little life updates. So we're just gonna do life updates while I do my makeup. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'll put products in my description so I don't have to say anything right now. But how do we start? You guys already know that I've moved to Texas. I've been here for a year and a half. And this year, November 20th, it's currently June 27th. So in a few months, my boyfriend and I are moving to Washington State, very close to Tacoma. We're still trying to figure out where, like what city it'll be, but we're gonna go there in August to scope the scene and kind of figure it out, and then we'll have a city locked in by August, and then we start looking for a home. We are gonna try to rent a home, not buy, but rent, because we're kind of outgrowing this 2-bedroom apartment. Like, we need more personal space, and Tater really needs a yard. He's like doing his business on the patio. We've like made it just Tater's patio. Like, we have artificial grass and like tarps and all this random shit to make sure his pee is like not going anywhere, but it's just like so much work. And we were kind of dumb when we moved out here without knowing it, because Texas is really cheap. We knew that, and I was currently living in an apartment when I decided to move out here, so I was just gonna move into an apartment out here. But houses are just like so much cheaper than living in an apartment. Like, we're paying $1,600 for a 2-bedroom, which is so cheap. I know it's cheap, but in Texas we can get a whole home for $1,400. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, backyard, garage, all of that for $1,400. So we kind of made a dumb choice, but we also didn't want to end this lease, go spend money, and live somewhere for 6 months when we could just like wait it out. So now it's just been a waiting game. I feel like I've finally gotten a routine out here, even though it's like not the most eventful routine. Where I live is so boring. I'm sorry. If anyone's born and raised, I'm not even gonna say the city. You guys are born and raised here. There's really not that much to do. And on top of that, I'm vegetarian, so there's no food. Like, a bitch be eating Chipotle, Taco Bell. I don't eat out here. I probably ate out 10 times since I've lived here, maybe 15, and I've been here a year and a half. Like, I cook everything because there's not that many options for me, and I want to like spend my money on like good food. So I'm excited for a change in activities, a change in grocery stores, like just a full around 180 change, because it's really been affecting my mental health. Like, going from living in a place with like so much to do, so much food, so much just things, and then living in a place with none of that, it's like a little, not a culture shock, because, you know, I'm living in Texas, like pretty up to date here, but well, not really. But I'm saying I didn't just move to like Idaho. I moved to a large state, and I thought that it would be kind of like the same vibe as LA, just like big state, lots to do. And that's true if you live in the bigger cities. And I feel like in California, you can live in the suburbs, you could live outside of major cities and still have shit to do. But I feel like in Texas, it's like the bigger cities, Austin, Dallas, Houston, they have the stuff to do. And I mean like really fun stuff to do, like the cute concerts and the cute little like festivals and cute bars and lounges. Like, they have all of that. It's just only in the big cities. So it's been really hard, and I'm tired of the drive to Austin. It's about like an hour and like 10 minutes, which is not that long, but it's the same drive, you know, nothing interesting to see. So I've been tired of doing those. I'm just ready to get out. That's all I can say. There's also updates with my diet. I've been a vegetarian for... So yeah, I've been vegetarian for almost 9 years now, and I've genuinely loved it until I moved to Texas. I think that's the easiest way to describe it, because I really had no issues in California. Like, there was always something for me to eat. There's always some sort of option. And let's say if I went out with friends and I couldn't eat, I could probably walk someplace, order something, and get fed. Out here, like, genuinely, we have one of those 1 to 2 cutesy, like, healthy places that just, like, serve, like, wraps and salads in a smoothie, and that's, like, the vegan option. And, like, you know, I know vegans and vegetarians give off this idea, like, we want to eat clean and we want vegetables, but every now and then, like, I want some fattening stuff in my belly. Like, give me something to work with. So that's been a real challenge for me out here, and I've been running into health issues because of this challenge, where now I'm not hitting my protein intake, and now I'm working out and I'm, like, burning more calories than I eat. I'm not getting my protein. My body was, like, literally shutting down. I was throwing up every single day for about a month. I wasn't able to stomach anything. I've lost 15 pounds since February or January of this year. So 6 months I've lost 15 pounds, not even trying, not even doing anything differently. So it's been really scary, like, lots of health concerns. I had to wear a heart monitor for a little while. I was in and out of the hospital doing tests constantly. People thought I had POTS. People thought I had a chronic vomiting disorder. I think it's called CVS. Like, I went through so many things, and ultimately I think it was just my body was shutting down. So now I've been going to a nutritionist for about 4 months, and she's been helping me try to hit that protein goal more, and, like, giving me more advice on how to hit that. But with my schedule, it's just so weird. Some days I have the time to eat, some days I don't. And also, I don't know if anyone can agree with this, but there's some days where I'm just not hungry. Like, I could eat something, eat a bagel, cream cheese, and maybe I'm not hungry for lunch or dinner, and maybe I'm eating, like, a bowl of cereal, and I end my day. And I am someone who doesn't put any pressure on my body. If I'm not hungry, I won't eat. If my body says I'm full, I won't force myself. If I want a sweet treat at noon and at 6 p.m., I do that. That's how I've treated my body, and I still have been able to lose weight and, like, do all of these little things. I've never had to put myself on, like, a calorie deficit or anything, or a diet. I don't like diets. So with that in mind, I'm still not hitting my protein intake. So it's getting to a point where it's like I need to either say screw what my brain wants and force myself and overeat, or I start eating fish or something that gives me that protein I need for the day, so I don't have to think about it anymore. And you know, I was gonna start eating that meat sooner, or the protein sooner, but Texas, I don't be trusting where the fish comes from. I'm in the middle of Texas, and I've heard from sushi chefs out here that stuff is frozen. And I know a lot of stuff we eat at restaurants are frozen. I'm completely aware of that. But I think being a vegetarian for 9 years, I am that person who has the weird fears about meat and fish, and, like, where it's coming from, and how did it get here? Was it a truck? Was it was it a boat? Was it a plane? Did someone drive with it? How fresh was it? When was it killed? Did you get this from a lake? Did you get, like, I have those questions now, and I know I sound like an annoying vegetarian Karen, but I think we should all be thinking about where our food is coming from and not just eating it. Because this world, like, I'm just so convinced that we're getting fed things that are making us sick, which is making us spend more money. It's making us do this. We're passing away. Like, our government's a little fishy. So I'm just trying to be more cautious, which is why I'll be waiting until August to eat fish, because I'll be in Washington. We are right by the ocean. I can go to the Seattle fish market. I can get fresh fish in the morning. Like, I just think it'll all around be just, like, a better place to start eating fish. who knows? I could eat the fish and be like, this is not what I like anymore, and I could go back to being vegetarian. I don't know, but I have not put a piece of fish in my mouth in 9 years. I have not put a piece of chicken in my mouth for 9 years. And I'm craving it now. And I don't know if that's because like I've been working out more and like my body obviously needs to be replenished, and I'm probably not doing that. But like, ooh, your girl be thinking about wings all the time. Like I'm always thinking about a chicken wing. I think about a chicken wing all the time. I think about carne asada tacos all the time. Sometimes I think about pepperoni pizza, even though I never ate it. Like, I'm craving stuff I've never tried in my life. I never ate steak that much growing up. Like, I probably had it 10 times in my life. I want more steak. Like, I love Gordon Ramsay, by the way, so I'm constantly watching him. And it's like all the stuff he makes looks just scrumptious, and I want to try it. I haven't had a scallop yet. I need a scallop. So lots of new fun things are happening towards the end of this year, and I'm just counting the fuck down. Like, could it get here any quicker is what I'm asking everyone. But it's gonna be July in a few days, and then we'll be going to Washington in a month, so I guess it is kind of going by fast. So that's kind of my life moving update, my food update, I guess my diet update. What else? I've started a bingo TikTok page. I started it in February. My boyfriend took me for Valentine's Day, and I fell in love with it. I thought it was so much fun. And again, I don't have anything to do out here, so I was like, I'm gonna start playing bingo. So I started playing. I think by the second time I made a TikTok page, and I started posting, and now 4 months later I have 21,000 followers. Every month I get a viral video. My most viewed video, 7 million views. Like, it all kind of happened out of nowhere and really quickly, and it's been literally so much fun. Like, I never thought I would ever have a following. Like, I've been posting on the internet casually, obviously not consistently, but casually since I got the go from my parents, which was probably on and off elementary school, on and off middle school. Like, since YouTube was a thing, I've been recording myself. And TikTok was the first app that I was a little bit more aggressive with. On my personal page, I would post like outfits every day. I just post random stuff. And of course, it never went anywhere because I don't think I had that exciting of a life. And the big thing about social media is you have to find your niche. You have to find your niche. I feel like people hear that all the time. But you have to find like that avenue that not that many people are in that you could shine in. And as females, we all do makeup and hair and fashion. There's no way for me to stand out. But bingo, I can stand out. And it's proven that that niche idea definitely works. Bingo has really been my life for the past few months, and it saved me. Like, I go to bingo once a week. I have people to talk to. I go on live. I now have like new friends that like I recognize when they comment. I know exactly who it is. And I've been able to do giveaways, and brands are paying me to do content. And today is a really exciting day because I'm looking for this thing and I cannot find it. This brand Flint's, which I actually love. I use their mints every day. They're sponsoring a night of bingo on live, which essentially means that hopefully I could say this, I think I can. They're paying for bingo tonight. They're giving me $200 just to play bingo, and then they're paying me $200 just for the video. And this is the first time like this has happened, and I kind of pitched this idea to them and they liked it. So I'm playing so much bingo tonight. Like, I've never spent more than $100 of my own dollars on bingo, and that was already hurtful for me. But $200, it's just like, it's doubling all of my odds. My chances of winning multiple times are just skyrocketed. So I'm really excited to play tonight, but I'm also really nervous because the brand might be on there. They might be watching me. So big night. I'm really nervous. I've had such bad anxiety all day today, but I know it'll be fine. So that's one update, bingo. I'll link that. I've been going through a lot in my personal family life, not my relationship, but my family life. It definitely sucks. Like, I've been really MIA from life recently. Like, bingo is what I do right now. I play bingo. It keeps me sane. I go to the gym. It keeps me sane right now. And that's really it. And I haven't really been like communicating with a lot of people recently, and it's not for anything other than like I mentally have just needed a break from people. I've always kind of felt like I've been on this planet to like extinguish people's fires, which I've always liked, but sometimes it's kind of hard to do that when you got your own fires yourself. Like, I feel like I was doing too much at one point, and I was like, I literally need to like disconnect. I need to figure out what the hell I need for my life and what's going to make my life better in this moment. The rest of the people can wait and we'll come back at a later date. So that's what I've done, and it actually has really helped because I'm only focusing on the conflict in my life and like how to figure that out. I've also been able to like practice boundaries. Like, that word has been so overused in my life just this week alone. Like, I've had to set boundaries with people I never thought I would have to, and it gives me anxiety as a person who overthinks, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm rude or, you know, like I don't care or like anything. Like, that's the last thing I want people to think. But sometimes you have to set boundaries with people who drive you nuts. Like, you have to, because if not, you're gonna go crazy. And I've been going crazy, and I've also been bringing the craziness to my relationship. Like, my poor partner has to hear the craziness that happens because I haven't set boundaries in place for it not to happen. So, it's been a lot of therapy. Like, genuinely, I look for therapy. I'm trying to use everything that I've ever learned in therapy for the past 4 years. I'm trying to encompass it in this exact moment in my life, and it has been so stressful. Like, I am such a people pleaser, never want to make anyone mad, and then when I do make someone mad, I'm like, oh my god, how can I repair this? When some things sometimes don't need to be repaired, or sometimes someone else can do the work that you were about to do. So Brianna's getting wiser up here, and it's scaring people. It's scaring people, and that's okay. Things are shifting in my life, and I'm loving it. It's scary, but I'm loving it. Those are like some of my major updates. I feel like I'm doing kind of good at talking right now. All right, I'm gonna set my face a little bit. My makeup routine has been changing so much recently. Like, you know when there's days where you're like, oh my god, I got my makeup down, this is how I'm gonna do it for the rest of my life. And then the next day it changes, and then you hate it, and then you're changing something else. I've been having the worst time getting my under eyes to under eye. Like, right now you're seeing me do a lot because this has been working. So I normally go in with the pressed powder, and then I'll try to bake with the setting powder, when before I would try to like bake and set with the setting powder while my skin was still sort of like dewy, and that didn't work. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. It's been sort of working. So yeah, we're gonna get another dog soon. We're gonna get another dog in probably December or January, and it's gonna be a girl. We already have her name picked out, and we're just like so eager to get Tater a friend. I don't know if that would be his girlfriend or his sister, but I'm excited to see that happen and to show the world a new baby dachshund. I have converted Jack to being a dachshund dad. We are about to get a big dog. I was trying to be understanding of it all, and he told me one day, he's like, you know what? I'd be really happy just having dachshunds. Let's get a little girl. I'm like, okay. So we're gonna be a dachshund family, probably for a little while, which I love. sad, no one said smile. You know, that's like probably the most annoying thing you get to say to someone who is irritated. Hey, just smile. Hey, you're really angry right now. Well, it's been a few hours. My pants are still there. Makeup is done. I did have a red lip on, but it's kind of wearing off. I'll have to reapply it. But that's all for my updates in my very chaotic apartment. Maybe I'll add some video clips to this, but if not, I will link my TikTok so you guys can watch the content there. But if not, it was nice chatting with you guys, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.